Magandang araw Luzon at maayong buntag Visayas o Mindanao. Magandang araw Pilipinas at ako si Billy Andal ang inyong tulay at less than 2 years na lang natitira sa pwesto si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Ngunit patuloy pa rin mataas at mataas ang suporta at rating niya na pinakikita. Yan marahil ay isang napakagandang palatandaan. Bagamat siyempre merong isa o dalawa na hanggang ngayon ay naghahanap ng sukling pasasalamat at kumbaga sa kwan ay kapalit sa kanilang naging suporta. But sa tingin ko ang pinakamagandang pasalamat at acknowledgement ng naging suporta ng mga volunteers ay ang napakagandang pamamalakad ng gobyerno at mga pagbabago na nangyayari, ang kaunlaran na nakikita natin sa pagkaluklok ni Pangulong Duterte. Ngayong linggo na ito, ating ipagpapatuloy ang ating pakikipagtalakayan kay Mr. Ben Yao ng Steel Asia Manufacturing. At ang ating topic na itutuloy ay ang hinggil sa industriya ng bakal o steel industry. Okay, nabitin po tayo nung nakaraang linggo kaya pinilit po natin, makasama pa rin natin ang CEO and Chairman of the Board ng Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation mag-ita ni Mr. Benjamin Oyaw. Kaya welcome back to the show, Tulay again, Mr. Yao. Alam mo, nakaka-excite yung discussion natin last Sunday. Kaya gusto ko continue natin yung ating discussion and gusto ko sanang malaman ng ating mga televiewers with the involvement mo sa construction industry, sa build project ng gobyerno. Pwede mo bang i-cite kung ano-ano yung malalaking o major government projects where Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation is involved in?
Projects like Skyway, which we started supplying more than 20 years ago, and today MRT1 extension, LRT1 extension, MRT7, even yun sa Cebu, Cordova Bridge, and ngayon yun North-South Railway, which is big. So that's from Malolos to Clark. And there's more. Subway also, we're supplying.
At this point in time, how do we fare with the Asian countries insofar as all the steel products are concerned?
Nakakalungkot ka, no? Because our neighboring countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, I won't mention Japan, Korea. All these products are locally produced. Dito sa Pilipinas, we only supply the rebar. So there's so many new products which we are importing today that should be produced locally. So that's our mission the next 3, 4, 5 years.
So ibig sabihin, ang inaasahan ng mga Pilipino 3 to 4 or 5 years, kaya na nating sustain and produce lahat ng requirements of the construction industry.
Opo, as simple as just doing it here in the country, because these are import substitute, and if our neighboring countries can do it, we should, and we will. With the government support, I think we could easily do that.
And nabanggit mo yung government support. You think we are getting enough government support to get going and expand on the steel industry?
Yes, today we are getting the government support, but these are of project of national significance, and a lot of parang no delay, And these are licenses and permits, and also right-of-way issues, all these things. ano yun eh, these are the usual challenges
Challenge.
yeah, we're facing.
Sa ngayon, hindi na natin na-experience yan as far as your experience tells you.
Yeah, it has improved a lot when President Duterte is very much supportive of itong mga steel projects.
What else does Steel Asia or some other companies who are involved in the steel industry, in steel manufacturing, ano pa ang produkto na dapat nating i-produce right here in the country?
Yung mga under construction project namin, I mentioned kanina, is the wire rods, ano? Saka
Wire rods.
and H-beam, sheet piles, ano? Other steel products, which is the flat products, I think right now there are investors going into that area, so that will complement what we are doing. But what we are doing is mostly related to the build projects.
Pag sinabi mong government support is there for Steel Asia and the steel industry, are you referring also to financial support of the government?
Oh, very important. So our Cebu project sa Compostela, it's supported by Development Bank of the Philippines, 5.7 billion pesos.
5.7, you think you can complete whatever requirements is the plant asking for?
Opo, that's a huge support from our government.
Pag natapos na yan, gaano karaming tao ang mabibigyan mo ng employo, and what income does the government expect from the operation?
Well, that will create in phases, around directly 500 employees.
500.
But maraming indirect employees. It will be by the thousands if you include the downstream, because we will also put up the wire rod mill, and because of the wire rod mill, then there will be the downstream products, the mga small and medium manufacturing. Some of these products we will do on our own. Some of the products that will create opportunities for other businesses.
And also you were mentioning yung palang some products are already coming out from your plant na ready to be assembled at the construction site. It's a new thing that I'm hearing now.
Opo, that's cut and bend. Currently, we are supplying yung mga, especially foreign contractors, the prefab. So it's delivered to the job site and just for installation. No more fabrication work in the job sites.
In the job site.
Yes, this will decrease the number of people's job sites, and it will also lower costs and better, especially in today's pandemic, for safety reasons.
Tayo po'y mag-gagap at sa ating pong pagbabalik, pag-usapan naman natin the new technologies that Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation is introducing into the Philippine market.
Happy birthday, Sir Billy! Gusto kong magpasalamat sa friendship na binigay mo sa akin at pagturing mo na parang isang kapamilya at isang ama para sa akin. Na-appreciate ko lahat ng tulong at mga leksyon na tinuro mo. At ang wish ko ay maging healthy ka pa at humaba pa ang iyong buhay. At matupad mo pa yung mga gusto mong matupad na adhikain sa iyong buhay. Happy birthday, sir!
Lang sa tanan. Happy birthday, Admin Billy Andal. I wish you more good health and more blessings to come from TULAY family. God bless po.
Isang pagbati po ng maligayang kaarawan. So, yun nga lang, COVID ngayon, hindi tayo magkakasama. Pero for sure, sa mga dating na birthday nyo, magkakasama-sama ulit tayo. At more power sa Tulay dahil matapos na ng COVID ito, tuloy-tuloy uli natin yung trabaho natin. So, yun po, good luck po sa lahat. At yun, enjoy nyo po tong araw na to. At regards sa lahat ng mga kasama nyo ngayon dyan. Happy birthday po.
For more than 3 decades now, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation has been a dependable partner of the government in changing the lives of the marginalized sectors. Over 70% of its earnings go to the government and community development projects. As PAGCOR fulfills its commitment to the nation, it will keep on inspiring, giving, and caring for those in need. Because in our journey to become a better nation, no Filipino should be left behind.
You guys may be asking, what makes me young and strong? It's Mega C, sodium ascorbate. Nothing beats Mega C. Take it from me, it's Mega C.
Nak, ano? Game? Ladies and gentlemen, this season's MVP, number 15, the Phenom! Yeah! All right!
Eto na partner, ang match of the decade. Oo nga partner, kaya simulan na natin.
Possession is now with the Phenom, being guarded by two opponents. Oh, what an amazing crossover! And he dunks! All right! Phenom dribbles the ball. The Phenom is down, and his teammates come to the rescue. Ano, okay ka lang? The crowds cheer, Phenom! 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 Last 5 seconds, and the home team is down by 2, and only this 3-point shot can secure the championship. 5, 4, 2.
Simula taong 1934 hanggang sa kasalukuyan, nakasama ng sambayan ng Pilipino ang Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Naging karamay ang PCSO sa mga kapighatiang pinagdaanan ng bayan na sama-sama nating nalampasan. Mula noon, ngayon, sa hinaharap at magpakailanman, asahan ninyo ang PCSO sa pagtataguyod ng isang matatag, maginhawa at manatag na buhay sa bawat Pilipino. Sa maliit na halaga, hatid ay pag-asa.
For more than 3 decades now, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation has been a dependable partner of the government in changing the lives of the marginalized sectors. Over 70% of its earnings go to the government and community development projects. As PAGCOR fulfills its commitment to the nation, it will keep on inspiring, giving, and caring for those in need. Because in our journey to become a better nation, no Filipino should be left behind.
Well, nagbabalik po ang Tulay. Kasama pa rin natin si Chairman Ben Yao ng Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation. We're into the last portion of our interview with the Chief Executive Officer. Pwede bang linawin natin, you have been talking about government support, especially President Duterte, sa mga projects of national significance or importance. How is the local government stance in relation to the projects or the plans that Steel Asia is doing?
Well, they are very supportive because they're aware that this is of national significance, and our president personally is really giving importance, and especially the job creation of itong mga projects natin. We're getting all the support from the government, and thanks to President Duterte, he himself designate himself as the steel czar to make sure that eventually the Philippines will have its own steel industry. And he has also designated Secretary Lopez to fully support itong development of our Philippine steel industry.
Can you tell us, 3 to 5 years from now, how would the steel industry be sa panahon na iyan? Ano ang ini-expect ng mga Pilipino mula sa Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation the company which you are running, ano ang aasahan natin?
Majorly, yung ginagawa namin ngayon under construction, these are the wire rods and also the H-beam, I-beam, that should be locally produced na by then. And we expect that in terms of self-sufficiency, by then we should be able to produce 70% of all our country's needs. So
That's good.
I'm very optimistic. We can accomplish a lot actually in the next 5 years.
Well, that's good. That's nice to hear. Now, technology-wise, how will the country fare with other countries?
We're behind, but as I know, you're never too late. So now we are investing on the most modern. I joke about this because for being late, eventually the Philippines will be the most modern steel technology in the world. For being late, that's the effect.
Any parting word to our audience, Mr. Yao?
I always look at Philippines not only in the steel industry, but a lot of, especially for the manufacturing sector. This is land of opportunities dito sa country. But provided we use the right technology. We have the market here. There's a big population. It's still growing. We have a shortfall sa mga infrastructure projects. Build will be with us in terms of infrastructure for the next not only 5 years but 10 years. So a lot of catch up, a lot of opportunities for businessmen to now invest on long-term projects in the Philippines. Long-term is the secret to this manufacturing and industrialization of our country.
Do you believe in the Filipino?
Oh, by doing it. So you could see we are still expanding right now. We have expanded in the last 20 years. We have regionalized. None of our mills today is in NCR. So we held in the congesting Manila port even more than 10 years ago. The secret here is just do it and get out of NCR. So get out of this crowded area. That's why our expansions are also in the region.
Outside of Metro Manila. Okay. Maraming salamat Mr. Ben Yao for the time, for the information that you have given us. Parang nakaka-relax at give us confidence. Maraming salamat Mr. Ben Yao ng Steel Asia Manufacturing Corporation.
Thank you.
Tayo ay bumabati ng isang maligayang kaarawan sa ating kaibigang tagapagtaguyod ng tama at naninindigan laban sa masama. Ang ating kaibigang si Bukal Billy Andal, ang ating kaibigat kapanalig na hindi po ito kailanman tumutuga pag ang pag-uusapan ay ang pagtayo at prinsipyong matuwid. Boss, miss na kita. Happy birthday!
Good evening, Kuya Billy. Happy birthday po. Wish po namin sa iyo good health and be happy always. God bless po. We love you.
Happy birthday po, boss. Having a good health always and more blessing to come.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Papa. We love you very much.
For more than 3 decades now, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation has been a dependable partner of the government in changing the lives of the marginalized sectors. Over 70% of its earnings go to the government and community development projects. As PAGCOR fulfills its commitment to the nation, it will keep on inspiring, giving, and caring for those in need. Because in our journey to become a better nation, no Filipino should be left behind.
Simula taong 1934 hanggang sa kasalukuyan, nakasama ng sambayan ng Pilipino ang Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Naging karamay ang PCSO sa mga kapinghatiang pinagdaanan ng bayan na sama-sama nating nalampasan. Mula noon, ngayon, sa hinaharap at magpakailanman, asahan ninyo ang PCSO sa pagtataguyod ng isang matatag, maginhawa at manatag na buhay sa bawat Pilipino. Sa maliit na halaga, hatid ay pag-asa.
Sa bukid ng ating pag-asa.
Magandang hapon po mga minamahal naming mga kababayan at mga minamahal po naming mga magsasaka. Ngayon po ay katatapos lamang po ng amin pong pakikipagpulong sa ating pong mga magsasaka dito po sa may Vegan Ilocos Sur, at kami po ay nagtungo sa isang beneficiaryo na Agrarian Reform Beneficiary Organization, at nakita po namin kung gaano po ang kaunlaran na kanilang natanggap dahil po sa tulong po ng Department of Agrarian Reform. At dahil po dito ay pinag-ibayo po namin ang pagtulong muli sa mga iba't iba pang mga Agrarian Reform Beneficiary Organizations dito sa may Ilocos Sur. At kami po ay namigay po ng iba't ibang mga ayuda katulad po ng mga farm tractors, ganun din po yung mga mini kono o yung mga mini rice mill natin. Nagbigay din po kami ng mga hand tractors, yung pong mga spray para po sa mga insecticide. Nagbigay din po kami ng mga water system or irrigation system. At ganun din po, nagbigay kami ng mga tubo na gagamitin nila para sa nag-irigasyon. At masayang-masaya po yung mga magsasaka sapagkat nakita po nila ang paggalinga po ng ating pamahalaan, lalong-lalo na ngayong panahon po ng pandemya. At ipagpapatuloy po namin ito sa buong bansa sa pamamagitan po ng pagtutungo sa iba't ibang mga magsasaka, lalong-lalo sa mga liblib na po para bigyan sila ng pag-asa. Siyempre po, kasama po namin ang buong team ng Department of Agrarian Reform. Kasama ko po si Yusek Rex Panumpang, si Yusek David Ero, ganun din po si Director Marvin Bernal, si Director Jericho Pidor Solucion, si Director Lester Chavez, si Regional Director Homer Tobias, at si Paro Christian Sugitan ng Ilocos Sur. At syempre kasama po namin ang iba't ibang mga opisyales at kawani ng Department of Agrarian Reform ng Ilocos Sur at ng Region 1. Maraming salamat po and see you soon.
For more than 3 decades now, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation has been a dependable partner of the government in changing the lives of the marginalized sectors. Over 70% of its earnings go to the government and community development projects. As PAGCOR fulfills its commitment to the nation, it will keep on inspiring, giving, and caring for those in need. Because in our journey to become a better nation, no Filipino should be left behind.
Naging matagumpay ang isinagawang pamamahagi ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office ng 40 ambulansya o patient transport vehicle na ginanap sa Nissan North EDSA Balintawak kamakailan.
Sa ngayon ma'am, naka-schedule ay 40 beneficiaries ang naka-program natin. And we said this is the last batch of beneficiaries for the year.
Isa sa mga programa ng PCSO ang Medical Transport Vehicle Donation Program, kung saan layunin nito na matulungan ang mga benepisyaryo sa malalayong lugar upang matugunan ang pangangailangang medikal.
Ay ako ay nagpapasalamat sa PCSO. Ang sabi ko nga ay natugunan ng malaking problema namin sa health service doon sa amin, lalo-lalo na sa pagbibigay ng transportasyon sa mga pasyente namin.
Nakatanggap rin ng tulong mula sa PCSO ang ilang LGUs at ospital sa bansa sa pamamagitan ng Medical Access Program o MAP, Calamity Assistance Program at Medicine Donation Program ng PCSO.
Salamat kami sa PCSO. Ano itong binigay na patient transport sa aming lalawigan ng Makatwa. Magpapasalamat kami marami.
Nagbigay naman ng mensahe si GM Royina Garma na ipagpapatuloy ng PCSO ang pagbibigay ng suporta at tulong medikal sa ating mga kababayan. sa pamamagitan ng PTBs. Makakatulong ito sa LGU, government, hospital at iba pang institusyon na nangangailangan ng angkop na masasakyan upang mapadali ang pag-transport sa mga pasyente at health facilities na kinakailangan ng ating mga kababayan.
Bago tayo maghiwa-hiwalay ngayong araw na itong linggo, kumusta po sa aking kaibigan na si Fidel Aguilar, sa aking kapwa publisher na si Mr. Andy Manatad at si Miss Rayson Angeles. Nais ko pong ipaabot ang pasasalamat ng tulay kay Senator Bongo sa kanyang kasipagan at pagmamahal na ipinakikita sa ating mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po din kay Attorney Fred Lim ng PAGCOR at Chairman Andrea Domingo, kay Attorney Martin Luan ng Coco Life, Attorney Darren De Jesus ng CocoGen at kay Miss Loida Rapal. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Magkita-kita tayo sa darating na linggo. Ako po, si Billy Andal, ang inyong tulay. Your bridge to understanding, peace and prosperity.